Take a look at our Papa John's first half highlights. Plenty of them for Kentucky. This was scoring in transition for Deron Lamb. Another steal from DeAndre Liggins. And DeAndre Liggins stat stuffing in the first half for the Kentucky Wildcats. Liggins overall has 10 points, 2 assists, a block, and a steal. Let's take a look at our Crystal first half stats, and the numbers decidedly just like the score on the side of Kentucky. So Mark Gottfried, if you have a team and you're down like LSU is, you look at those first half stats, brought to you by Crystal, nothing like it. And if you're the coach of a team that is down 48-19 at the half, what do you want from your team in the second half here if you're LSU against Kentucky?
Number one, effort. You want these young LSU players to understand you're going to play every possession absolutely as hard as you can play, and you're going to chip away at the score one by one, not trying to make a 6 or 8 point play. But number one, Carter, effort. And this guy right here knows how to coach, and he is building a program back, and they had the terrific year his first year. A lot of coaches in this league gained a lot of respect for Trent Johnson as he recognized that he inherited a very talented team. Those kids left, and now he's building the program the right way, and he's got some help on the way. Johnny O'Bryant coming next year, Cleveland, Mississippi. Ralston Turner, leading scorer this year, on the bench, out right now with a stress reaction in his foot, so a little bit undermanned right now.
Well, an offensively challenged LSU team, a 16-2 run to close the half. LSU didn't score in the last 8 minutes 46 seconds. They closed the game against Arkansas, hung on to win that game, but didn't score in the last 9 minutes. So of the last 40 minutes of LSU basketball, 18 minutes without scoring. And worth repeating again that their leading scorer, Ralston Turner, who is a freshman, is sitting on the LSU bench. And it's a freshman heavy team too. Freshman starters even without Ralston Turner for the LSU Tigers.
You ask the question, if you're Trent Johnson, if you're John Calipari, even though your team is winning, you want great effort start to finish. John Calipari challenged this team last week publicly, talked about their effort and commitment to winning. So John Calipari, you do not want these young men for Kentucky to take their foot off the gas pedal. They got to continue to play hard, defend, rebound, and share the basketball, which they did so well in the first half.
Well, LSU had a perfect pick and roll set up with White going to the basket, and Malcolm White couldn't hang on. And that leads to a Brandon Knight 3. The second half begins much like the first half did. Brandon Knight knocking down the triple.
Well, and that shot again came off. Terrific unselfish play, good passing, good catching, setting each other up.
Darren Decker blocked on the other end. Darren Becker blocked on the other end, the freshman from Metairie.
Watch the unselfish play by Kentucky. The pass, pump fake, defense adjusts, unselfishly finding the right guy.
Kentucky has 18 points off of LSU turnovers.
Kentucky dominant today. About the out of bounds play. Those are the things you talk about if you're Trent Johnson. We're going to play the game right, execute our out of bounds plays.
Harrelson gets one right back for Kentucky again. Excellent ball movement from the Wildcats.
LSU that time was confused defensively. Had some matchup issues, cost him a basket.
Garrett Green misses the 3. Dotson gets the rebound. LSU now 1 for 13 from 3-point today. There are a lot of bad numbers for LSU in this game. When you're down 55-21, not many of the numbers are going to be in your favor. Terrence Jones in the game for Kentucky. Didn't get the start for the second straight day.
Andre Stringer struggling for LSU to knock down a shot again.
Ooh, Liggins misses the dunk, then Jones fouled on the stick back. Second made bucket of the half by the Tigers. LSU into man-to-man defense now. They've played 2-3 zone most of the year, most of this game. Jones misses the three. Green there for the rebound. This is Chris Bass, the junior point guard, bringing it up for LSU. Probably would have been Bo Spencer at the point this year for LSU, but dismissed from the program in the summer. He's now in Nebraska as Bo Spencer.
Andre Stringer still searching for that first make from behind the line. Trent Johnson not happy with this team today.
Boy, it was a long, tough year for Trent Johnson, a coach accustomed to winning. First year in the league, SEC Coach of the Year, winning the SEC regular season, and then 2-14 a year ago. Amazingly, Mark, 3 times in the last 11 years, LSU has gone from first place to last place in the SEC. So what Trent Johnson and the Tigers are trying to put together now is a consistency in the program. And that takes a lot of patience on everyone's part, including the head coach.
Well, and we've talked about help is on the way. Young men sitting out there right now, 6'11". Justin Hamilton, terrific recruit. Johnny O'Brien on the way.
Stringer off the turnover. Bass has to save it. And then Dotson has it knocked away by Harrelson.
Step up, become more consistent.
He's doing it right now, Mark. Miller with 11 points in the game. First time in his Kentucky career he's put together back-to-back double-digit scoring games. And he wants the ball again. Miller misses this triple. Bass there for the board.
Kentucky continuing to get wide open shots.
Garrett Green hits the three. So Garrett Green giving LSU the offense that they have lacked so sorely in this game. That is just the 3rd made three of the year for Garrett Green, the junior from Woodland Hills, California. He has 10.6 rebounds now, but Deron Lamb answers with a off the bench the last 2 games. Green. He hit that one. We were going to have to talk about being in the zone, Mark. Instead, Knight on the run out. Can't finish. Harrelson misses the tip, and then Green yanks his 7th rebound. Green tries another three. Back-to-back misses now for Garrett Green. I think Big Blue Nation itself deserves some votes for favorite SEC tradition there on Facebook. The Grove at Oxford, Mississippi would be an excellent nomination as well. We've already nominated Mark Gottfried Suits for...
I thought it was the mullet haircut back in the day, back in the 80s.
Well, that's got 1 vote so far. I logged on and voted for the mullet. Yeah.
We went with the mullet and the short shorts back then. I don't know if either one of those two will ever come back.
Give and go. Stringer to Eddie Ludwig, who gets the floater. The sophomore from Metairie Country Day, high school teammate of Matt Derenbecker there.
Nice job by LSU's players to continue to try to execute. Eddie Ludwig.
Already more made shots in the second half than LSU had in the entire first half. 6 field goals in the first 20 minutes, 7 in the last 8+ for LSU.
Kentucky early today was terrific with their defense, passing, responding to John Calipari, who called this bunch out. Wants them to see them play with a lot more urgency, aggressiveness.
Knight behind the screen from Terrence Jones. Buries the three. It's a career. Let's take a look at our direct auto insurance celebration of the game. How about Brandon Knight? Even when things weren't going right for Kentucky in the first half off the Lamb miss, Brandon Knight follows up with the dunk off the missed three. You can call Direct Auto. They'll give you a reason to celebrate too. Kentucky again with excellent freshmen. Here is Mark Gottfried's list of SEC Freshman of the Year candidates.
Well, you've got Brandon Knight, Terrence Jones.
Miller, how about the crossover from Darius Miller?
Games ago, you and I were at Georgia. Kentucky went into his zone defense. I almost fell off my chair because of how good they are in their man-to-man defense. And it's a trademark of his teams.
Mark Fox telling us before that Georgia game about how underappreciated he thinks Kentucky's defense, how good they were at Memphis under John Calipari, saying that's kind of the linchpin. I mean, you see fantastic dunks and alley-oops and NBA first-round picks, but consistent defensive effort in man-to-man, he thinks, is what has kept Calipari's programs rolling from Memphis to Kentucky. Speaking of defensive days, our Geico play of the game, DeAndre Liggins, with one of his steals and finishes. A lot of his offense today coming from the defensive end. Kentucky also beat Oklahoma as part of the Maui Invitational. Well, they turned the Valley Isle blue. Did the Kentucky fans? Big Blue Nation traveled to Portland first. Homecoming game for Terrence Jones, a Portland native. Kentucky beat the Portland Pilots from the West Coast Conference on the way to Maui. A lot of Kentucky fans making that trip out there Thanksgiving week. Jones fouled on the stick back as Terrence Jones continues his aggressive play around the basket. Last year, Mississippi State won the SEC West. Kentucky won the SEC East. A great SEC championship game won by Kentucky, but is Mississippi State the favorite, you think, in the SEC West again this year, Mark?
Well, I think if those two players, Dee Voss gets a rhythm and Bernardo Sidney does the right things, then yes, Mississippi State can be the favorite.
Well, it's always fun when you get to this point in the game. Jared Polson, the walk-on player from Nicholsville, Kentucky, who has played all of 1 minute in SEC play so far. In fact, 18 minutes on the year for Jared Polson. Always fun when you get to walk-on time in the game. He has 1 field goal this year. That came versus Winthrop. 6 total points. So we'll see if Jared Polson can get his first basket of SEC competition. Hood knocks it away. LSU able to recover. Garrett Green, who has 13 points for LSU today, misses here. Hood brings it down. And just keep an eye on number 5 for Kentucky. The Wildcat fans rooting for Jared Polson. Shoot it from midcourt, Jared. That's what they want you to do.
Jared Polson's got one job right now, and that's to crank one up.
That's exactly what John Calipari's saying. Attack. Polson, dribble drive. Looks just like when John Wall and Brandon Knight are commanding that dribble drive offense, doesn't it? Nice. Hood hustles. Finds Vargas for the dunk.
Nice job by John Hood. Kentucky will back it out. Classy move by John Calipari. Kentucky today, terrific in every phase of the game.
A dominant win, 82-44, in a week that John Calipari challenged his team to play together better, and they did it on both ends of the floor today. 38-point win. Kentucky goes to 2-1 in the SEC.